Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue à notre chaîne YouTube qui s'appelle GS Global Institute. Je m'appelle Aditi, je suis en face de vous pour vous aider d'apprendre la langue française. C'est le 11e épisode et aujourd'hui on va apprendre les animaux et les saisons. Êtes-vous prêts? Hello to all, welcome to our YouTube channel that is GS Global Institute. My name is Aditi and I am here to help you to learn the language French. This is the 11th episode at our channel and today we are going to learn names of the animals and seasons in French. But before starting, if you are new to this channel and have not subscribed our channel yet, please press subscribe button and press bell icon too to get further notifications from our channel. Also students, there are other lessons that are recorded in the form of episodes, that is from 1 to 10. You can go and check them out. I will mention those links in the description. So let's get started with our today's topic, that is Les Animaux. Okay students, so as I mentioned earlier, today's lesson is about les animaux, that is animals. So how are they pronounced? Les animaux. So as this is a consonant and this is a vowel, so it is collectively pronounced as les animaux, that is the animals. Alright, so we will do them one by one. Number one is le chien, that is dog. Alright, so dog is male, so accordingly here le is used, and if you want to talk about the female one, that is the bitch, then we will use la over here. Alright, and the chien becomes chien, that is here it is single n and here it becomes double n e. Alright, so what is dog called? That is le chien. Repeat after me, le chien. And what is bitch called? That is la chienne. La chienne. Alright. Next is number 2, that is cat. What is cat called? Le chat. Le chat. La chatte. Okay. So this is for masculine and this is for feminine. Alright. Le chat and la chatte. Okay. Next one is puppy, that is le chiot. Le chiot. Okay. For kitten, it is le chaton. Le chaton. Okay. Next one is for pig. We use le cochon. Le cochon. Okay. Number 6 is rooster. What is a rooster? That is basically the cock. Alright. So what it is called in French, it is le coq. Le coq. Alright. Moving on. Next is le lapin. Le lapin. This is not lapin, this is lapin, and that is rabbit. Alright. Next is cow. So what is cow called in French? That is la vache. La vache. Alright. One thing here I want to tell you is that in France, people respect animals very much and they use the words, they use the name of the animals very frequently. Alright. For example, here in India, if anything happens, we say like, oh my god. Alright. So in French, people use la vache or any other kind of animal. Alright. So they usually mention animals in their conversation. Okay. Next is le cheval. Le cheval, that is horse. Okay. Next is duck, that is le canard. Le canard. Okay. Number 11th is la chèvre. La chèvre, that is what? Goat. Okay. Next is Louis, which is goose. Number 13 is le mouton. Le mouton, that is sheep. So whenever this O and U comes together, it produces sound like oo, oo, and it becomes le mouton. Okay, so let's move on. That is number 14, which is lamp. So what is lamp called in French? That is lion. Okay, what it is called? Lion. Okay, next is donkey, that is l'âne. L'âne. Okay, mouse, la souris. La souris. Okay, so these were the main animals that are usually remembered and used by the French people. So let's have a quick revision over these animals for once, and please consider the pronunciation also. Le chien, la chienne, le chat, la chatte, le chiot, le chaton, le cochon, le coq, le lapin, la vache, le cheval, le canard, la chèvre, l'ouïe et le mouton. Okay, and the next one is lino. Okay, then is l'âne and la souris. Okay, so this is what we are done with the animals, and now we are going to move towards the next topic, that is the seasons. So what is season called in French? They are known as les saisons. Okay, what are they called? Les saisons. Okay, and you should remember the spellings as well. That is SAISONS. Les saisons, that is the seasons. Okay, so in French basically there are 4 seasons as that of the other area or other region. Basically the seasons are divided into the 4 ones, that is summer, autumn, winter and spring. Okay, so the number 1 is, that is summer. So what is summer called? It is called l'été. L'été. L apostrophe, that is les articles définis, which we have done in the previous episode. Alright, then E accent aigu, T E accent aigu, that becomes l'été. Okay, so whenever we want to say that in summer or in winter, so basically the conjunctions we will discuss later on, but for the time being with the seasons you can learn that with été it comes like on. What it is pronounced? On. This is en and it is pronounced as on. Okay, and this basically means in. Okay, so en été means in summer. Alright, so how it is pronounced? En été. In the similar way that this is a consonant and this is the vowel and they get connected, so it forms en été, that is in summers. Okay, next season is l'automne. L'automne, that is autumn. Okay, or what we call it as fall. Okay, so in autumn we want to say that in autumn. Okay, so what we will use? En automne. Similarly en would be used and it becomes n and o gets connected and it forms en automne. En automne. Okay, so this is basically what we can say in autumn. Okay, so now moving on to the next, that is the third season, that is winter. So winter is called l'hiver. L'hiver. So you might have a question over here that why L apostrophe is used, because H is not a vowel over here. As I mentioned in my previous lecture as well, that H is usually silent in French. Okay, and the next sound comes in front. For example, if I have to say it without L, I would have said hiver. Hiver. I have not used this H. This is silent. So accordingly, the vowel is in front. Okay, so as H is silent, the sound is coming off vowel, and accordingly I have used L apostrophe over here. Okay, which means the winter. Okay, so if I want to say in winter, then I will use en hiver. En hiver. Again, this N gets connected to H and it forms en hiver, that is in winters. Okay, so now the last season and the fourth one, that is le printemps. So what is this le printemps? That is the spring season. Okay, so how it is pronounced? Printemps. Printemps. Okay, this we have done. Temps, that means time, but this is a collective word. This is not time here. This is a collective word, that is printemps, which means spring. But for learning purpose, I am telling you that this has a pronunciation like temps, and the complete pronunciation is printemps. Okay, and this le is used in front of printemps as it is masculine and there isn't any vowel in front position, so accordingly le is used. Okay, so if I want to say that in spring season, then I will say au printemps rather than en printemps. What it is used? O, that is AU, and it has sound like O. O. Okay, collectively it is said like au printemps. Au printemps. So basically, for your better memory, you can remember that with été, autumn and hiver, we use en, that is en été, en automne, en hiver, and with printemps only, that is with the spring season only, we use o. Okay, that is au printemps, which means in spring season. Okay students, now we are done with the seasons, that is les saisons, and now we are going to move towards the vocabulary words, that is vocabulaire in French, and it is must to learn the vocabulary side by side. Okay, so as the episodes are going to pass by, the things are gonna become a little bit difficult, but if you're going to learn the vocabulary side by side, then it is not a big deal for you to cope up. Alright, so now I'm going to move towards the vocabulary, and today we are going to do the vocabulary that is related to basically kitchen. Alright, so let's have a look. Okay, so what is vocabulary called in French? That is vocabulaire. Alright, and as I mentioned earlier, today we are going to do vocabulary that is related to kitchen. Okay, so number one is la cuillère. What is the pronunciation? That is la cuillère, which means spoon in French. Alright, so what are the spellings given over here? That is CULLIE, accent graph. This is like this. So this is what it is called, accent graph, RE. Okay, la cuillère, which means spoon. Okay, next one is le bowl, which means bowl, right? Number 3 is le couteau. So this EAU produces sound like O, like this, O. Okay, so the overall pronunciation becomes le couteau, which means knife. Okay, next is number 4, that is le verre. What are the spellings given over here? That is VERRE. Okay, le verre, which means glass, okay, in which we drink water, okay. Next is le micro-ondes. Le micro-ondes. Any guesses about it? Yes, as the first name indicates, this is something related to micro, and it is actually the microwave, okay. Next one is la fourchette, which is fork, okay. Next is la tasse. La tasse, that is cup, okay. La louche. La louche, that is ladle, okay, with which we stir vegetables while cooking, okay. La louche. Number 9 is la spatula. La spatula, that is the spatula with which we turn the chapati or what kind of things that we prepare in kitchen. That is the same as that in English, that is spatula, and here the pronunciation becomes spatula, okay. Next is le mixer. Le mixer, which is mixer in English, but the spellings are different over here. In English that is mixer, and in French it becomes mixeur, okay. Next is le fouet. Le fouet. So for your better clarification, this is fouet, which means the whisker, okay, with which we whisk the things. For example, for egg beating or for making something, for extracting something out from milk, we use whisker, okay. Next is la passoire. La passoire. So this is what? Sieve, with which we sieve the floor, okay. So what are the spellings? For your better clarification, I am pronouncing it. This is passoire, okay, that is la passoire, okay. So these were the utensils and vocabulary related to the kitchen, and now we are going to revise it. But before revising, one thing you have to clear in your mind, that is you have to remember these les articles définis, these definite articles, along with the vocabulary, because it is going to help you out in further grammar, okay. If you will learn them over here, then you will not have a problem in further grammar exercises that we are going to do in the upcoming episodes, okay. So this is la cuillère. La cuillère, which means spoon, and spoon is something which is femina, okay. I can write it over here, as this la also indicates this is femina, okay. Next is le bout. Le bout, which is bowl, as this le indicates this is masculine, okay. Next is le couteau. Le couteau, which means knife, and this is again masculine. Next is le verre, which is glass, okay. This is also masculine. Next is le micro-ondes, which is microwave, which is also masculine, okay. Next is la fourchette. La fourchette, which means fork is something feminine, okay. Next is la tasse, which means cup, that is also feminine. La louche, which means ladle, that is also feminine. Next is la spatula, which is spatula in English, that is also feminine. Next is le mixer, which is masculine, okay. Next is le fouet, which is whisker, and number 12 is la passoire, which means this is feminine, and passoire is something that we use to sieve the floor, which is also known as the sieve, okay. So students, this is it with the vocabulary. And I want to add on a thing over here, that GS Global Institute is located in Jagraon, Punjab area, and we deal in with various services such as study visa, PR application, SOP formation, and IELTS examination preparation too. If you require any support from us, please feel free to contact us. I can give the information, the details of our institute in the description. Please check them out and reach us if you have any query related to the immigration process. Thank you so much for watching my today's lesson. I hope it was helpful to you. If you really liked my video, please press like button and press subscribe button too to get further notifications from our channel. Thank you so much. I will come up with the next lesson in the next video. Au revoir.